The Ohio Housing Trust Fund. It's been around for 20 years, but do you really know what it is?
I am the Housing Trust Fund.
I am the Ohio Housing Trust Fund.
And I am the Housing Trust Fund.
And we are the Ohio Housing Trust Fund.
The Ohio Housing Trust Fund is a unique funding source that builds Ohio's economy while serving the housing needs of our vulnerable populations, like homeless adults, homeless youth, like low-income seniors and people with disabilities, military veterans, and working families. The Trust Fund supports things like homeless programs and youth shelters, affordable housing developments, home repair, rehab, energy-saving projects, and Habitat for Humanity. It serves low-income people in all 88 counties, with half or more of its funding going to Ohio's rural counties. The Trust Fund has never been more important, especially now when the demand for projects and services is at an all-time high. The Trust Fund helps our fragile youth population, people like Shonda. 10 years ago, Shonda and her family were suddenly homeless. Her older brother was not allowed to stay in the same shelter because of a policy that separated teenage boys from family shelters. Later, she and her brother worked with an Ohio Housing Trust Fund program called the Youth Empowerment Program to permanently change that policy. The experience changed her life.
I was once living in a homeless shelter, and now I'm a senior in college. I am the Ohio Housing Trust Fund.
The Trust Fund helps low-income Ohioans with needed repairs and handicap accessibility assistance. It helps them stay in their homes instead of going to more expensive and often stressful alternatives like nursing homes and institutions. Take Lawrence, for example. He and his wife live on their Social Security. When their hot water heater broke, he couldn't afford a new one. They had to heat water on the stove to take sponge baths and to do laundry and clean their dishes. The Area Agency on Aging, an Ohio Housing Trust Fund recipient, helped Lawrence get the help he and his wife badly needed.
I'm Lawrence. I'm a Korean veteran. Our hot water tank went out and we had to have it replaced. I am the Housing Trust Fund.
But helping Ohio's most vulnerable is only half the Trust Fund story. The other half is how it helps our economy. Between 2006 and 2009, the Trust Fund pumped about $2.6 billion into the economy and helped pay good wages to almost 32,000 workers. Matt is one of those workers. He's married with 4 children, living in Richland County. He does general contracting for several Ohio Housing Trust Fund projects. Matt cares about the people he helps. He sees firsthand how a minor home repair can help an elderly person continue to live independently.
I'm Matt with MLH Metals. I provide services for seniors in Morrow County, and I am the Housing Trust Fund.
The Trust Fund helps nonprofit agencies leverage public and private funds to make state dollars stretch further. These partnerships then build affordable homes for hardworking families who struggle just to make ends meet. It's a win-win program we can all feel good about.
I am Amy Claiborne, President of Columbus Housing Partnership, which brings our Homeport programs to the community, and we are the Ohio Housing Trust Fund.
In a sense, the Ohio Housing Trust Fund helps make money grow. For every dollar invested by the Trust Fund, $14.54 is generated into the regional economy through direct and indirect expenditures by many industries. That means economic progress in all 88 counties. $2.6 billion, 32,000 jobs, housing Ohio's most vulnerable. That's something we can all celebrate. Happy 20th anniversary, Ohio Housing Trust Fund. There's a little part of you in all of us.